OMG. Who cares? Anyway, I needed a laugh. And I was watching Daniel Bellini. You gotta go and subscribe. I was watching all my favourites as usual. And it made me think about Meghan Markle, obviously, because that's what the title is called. And I've got to do it. I thought, on my other channel, I've done a video about that ratchet woman. And I thought it's only fair, because I'm Shamz, don't care. It's only fair that I do a proper video on Meghan's latest podcast. So I thought I'm going to do you lot the favour of irritating you today. So all my content is fed on the public domain. I operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which ain't necessarily true. You know what? It's true because I'm playing the video, innit? But this is going to be a laugh. That's all I've come on here for, just to have a laugh, don't worry. I come on here to go in a mood. But I'm just going to pick out random bits of Meghan's last podcast. This woman, it really is. It keeps me going. Meghan, you truly are a comedian. It just comes out with these random tales. As like the poet, and I didn't know it. I swear down, this woman, she is hilarious. I don't think you lot are giving her the acting accolade that she needs. So I'm just going to do it for you, Megs. Megs, don't worry. I know I was on the I Hate Meghan crew, but I'll stick up for you today, Meghan. I'll tell people how funny you are with this plopcast. It's absolutely hilarious, Megs. You really, truly had that ever outdone yourself. Peg, give me all good. Peg, I don't think you're going to want to hear this. Because don't forget I tortured you lot on my other channel listening to this. But I'm just going to go through random bits. It's funny, babes. It's a Friday. We need a laugh. Meghan's funny. As a joke within itself. I mean, her face is a joke. Her life's a joke. Her lies, they're hilarious. They're amazing. And I'll tell you another thing. No one believes things like a baby's fate because there's like no way on God's earth because someone that's married into the royal family faking babies. You just met Meghan Markle. There you go. They're just done it. They don't care. Right. So let's listen. It wasn't even Meghan that gave me the jokes, Fuck that later. It was Sophie Trudeau. What's her name? Sophie Trudeau. As a joke. That one. As an absolute embarrassment for a wife.
For homies, it's Sophie G in the house, but nobody...
Sophie G! Blah, 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 everyone, big up Sophie G. Sophie G's in the yard. Blah, 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 blah. What? Rotted. One. Sophie G. Did you hear me, though? Bertie, all right. Peg. Have you bigged up Sophie G? She's in the yard. She's only married to a Canadian president, yeah. But for today, on Meghan's show, she's gone ghetto. Sophie ghetto. Sophie G. Sophie G in the yard. Woo! Blah, 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 blah. Where's my gunshots? Come on, Sophie. Hey, you can really lie to me. I'm out to be a woman today because I forgot.
Walk on the terrace, giddy. Like absolute schoolgirls. They were just...
Meghan, we ain't talking about porn on here, Mush. This is my live channel, my proper one.
Are you wondering who I'm talking about?
Nah. Sophie,
I'll let her introduce herself. For homies, it's Sophie G in the house, but nobody knows this.
Come on, Sophie, here I am, ya.
Terrace, giddy. Like absolute schoolgirls.
Yeah.
They were just having so much fun. Are you wondering who I'm talking about?
No!
I'll let her introduce herself.
Oh!
For homies, it's Sophie G in the house, but nobody knows that.
It's Sophie!
Okay. If you didn't guess it yet, perhaps this introduction is more of what you're familiar with. Sophie Grégoire is my legal name, and then Sophie Grégoire Trudeau because of the association.
Whatever, like I said before, it's Sophie. That's the legal name. It's Sophie Trudeau. Don't forget that bit. Sophie Trudeau. It's true that, innit? Do you get me though? My name's Sophie G, innit? I'm Sophie G Trudeau. Trudeau. That is true. I'm not just a white girl, yeah. That's fucking some rich man. Don't you know who I am? I'm Sophie G in the yard. Don't forget it. Look. Yeah, man, I like Cardi B and I like, Missy Elliott and that, innit? Yeah. I like Timberland and that. Do you not know me? I listen to Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg's... Listen, he's not my neighbour. Snoop, where am ya? I like black people. Sophie J's in yard.
Called Madame because of protocol very often. I'm sure you know about, how that feels. And it just...
No, you call Madame because you're a whore. There's two meanings to it. Don't play yourself.
Screech every time I'm like, oh, I'm not a madame.
But you are. You're a whore.
Trudeau. She's an activist, humanitarian mother, and also wife to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Also wife,
Sophie.
Bitch, no offense, Sophie. I ain't been funny. I wouldn't even know who the fuck he was if he wasn't fucking Justin Trudeau. Did I just say that? Yeah, I did. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You're just another little whore that sucks on a rich man's cock. Next.
And someone who I think is so emblematic of strength that comes from embracing your humanity.
I know, if I had to wake up next to him every fucking day, I'd need strength as well.
All these family
waking up next to a batty man.
Public pressures.
He's a batty
that sense
man.
of self while holding up the mantle of what comes with being a parent and a spouse.
Hi, John!
I'm
your good babe.
Absolutely adore you. And
John, I gotta be quick because the baby's coming back from school in a bit. I tried blagging 3 more days off. I was sick Monday and Tuesday, and I went, you can go in F off. I don't want you here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That means I gotta fucking feed her and do all the school shit. Fuck that.
Gosh, how many years now since I was living in Toronto? Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to be a mom? This is what this plopcast is about. Meghan, I feel your pain, mush. They wake up and then breathing, you're like, what the fuck, man? I'm still here. Ah! And then I'm phoning up my stuff at 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, where am ya? And my staff ain't there to look after them rotted kids. They're like literally doing my nutting, and I've had enough. So yeah, Meghan, I feel you, man. I don't know where the staff have gone. What am I paying them for? The staff's there, and they won't wake up them dollies.
The Canadian Fashion Awards night. I think that's when CAFA. That's when I met you, and that was
CAFA.
Ago? Yeah.
Where did I meet her in the calf? Where did I say I met her in the calf? Nah, this is Meghan. I couldn't have met anyone in the calf. She don't go to the calf. They don't go to Starbucks.
The Canadian Fashion Awards night. I think that's when CAFA. That's when I met you, and that was 7 years ago.
I couldn't give a fuck where you met her. Shut the fuck up and carry on. The fuck are these bitches on about, man? Like I need. Shut up, Meghan.
Is self-imposed. I think we've learned to self-impose it. We're not born, a little girl is not born feeling guilty for being a girl. We learn it. And that's completely unacceptable.
What? Let me rewind this motherfucking idiot. Nah, on a real shit. I ain't supposed to swear on this channel. This is my real channel. Sorry, everyone. Hello, everyone coming in. I'm sorry for your sensitive ears. Bitch, don't care, listen. I'm just saying it on a real. I ain't got time for fucking being nice here. This is a joke. It's funny as fuck. Did you hear the bitch? Did you hear her? What? What did I say about being a woman feeding one pay? OMG. I wish I'd have met these bitches back in the fucking days. I'd have been rich. I would not be sitting here on YouTube chatting to you lot. I'd have been sucking some rich white man. I'd have been sucking off some rich white man. And I'd have been sitting there doing the plopcast going, you know, the staff. They're waste people. They don't wake up on time. Anyway, let's listen to this shit.
Advice. She knows what it feels like to be a mom and a partner.
Because that's hard. Sorry. And that's what it feels like to be a mom and a partner. Oh, gosh. Is there having a laugh? This is a fucking joke, isn't it? I know what it feels like to be a mom and a partner. Meghan, can you just hand me down the handbook? How does it feel? No, on a real. Because me, being a woman, 40 years old, and having 2 children, naturally, and they haven't got the invisibility cloak, and I'm not married to Harry Potter. Just tell me, how's it feel, yeah, to be a woman, you and Sophie fucking G in the yard? Tell me. You and Sophie G? That sold out your pussy? Tell me how it feels to be a woman and a mom. Did you crack some eggs and bacon and shit?
And also, how crushing the guilt of expectations can become. Guilt that we feel as mothers or as women in general is self-imposed. I think we've...
Nah, the only guilt y'all felt, mate, was when you had to stand there next to that waste man and everyone knew that you only married him for the cash and you were a prostitute. Let's just say it like it is. That's the only fucking guilt you felt. Next.
We're not born... A little girl is not born feeling guilty for being a girl.
No, I wasn't. You was, because you were sucking cock.
That's completely unacceptable. So I think that when I started becoming... you know, an older girl and an early adult stage, I realized that we often define freedom as a way to be free from the world, but it's really a way to be free in the world.
Sophie.
A way to be free in the world, not free from the world. I loved it when Sophie said this. And it
because I bet you're thinking she sounds stupider than me. I loved it. Right? When Sophie said this, I loved it. I absolutely adored it. Because I think that I'm Carol Vorderman on Countdown. So I've got to use words with more than 9 letters. Am I absolutely right?
Called A Radical Awakening by Dr. Shefali Spari.
Oh.
And I ended up sharing this passage, this opening poem from it, with Soph, but I wanted to share it
with Soph? As a disrespectful whore, did you hear her? I thought I'd share it with Soph, like Soph is like an next door neighbour or some shit. Sophie, you barely know this bitch 2 seconds, and you calling her Soph. You think I could come to me and go, yeah, I shared it with Shamz. I'm like, bitch, remember my name is Shmeek, I don't play games, alright? You really ain't on my level, dirty whore.
Resonates. There comes a time in the life of a woman when she discards her old
like
ways,
as a sofa,
like tossed shoes.
Alright, like I'm tossed sheets. I don't want to listen to her. I'm just having a laugh.
From the world. I loved it when Sophie said this, and it reminded me of this book I had been reading called
Again.
Awakening by
It never stops reading books. I'm Meghan has got a library of books. Every fucking podcast, there's a book. Let's have a listen. Go on, Meghan.
Spari. And I ended up sharing this passage, this opening poem from it,
even though I love privacy.
But I wanted to share it with you too.
Thanks, Meg.
Let's see if it resonates.
Does it resonate?
There comes a time in the life of a woman
when
she discards her old ways, like tossed shoes in the garbage.
Oh, I thought you meant yours.
She shreds her list of shoulds and obligations.
Yeah, like to your staff. I understand that. list of obligations and shit like that because, like I said earlier, you know, my staff, my kids wake up and I wake the staff up at 5 o'clock and I don't know what they're doing. They're absolutely fucking hopeless. All I wanted to do was jump in the pool with my pepperoni pizza dildo. And these mofos are taking me for an idiot. And I'm paying them for what? They've got no manners. They've got no manners. I ain't having it. Meghan, I feel you, girl. I feel ya. You and Soph G, innit? Soph in the yard.
Possible expectations are burned in an incinerator. There comes a time in the life of a woman.
No, it was in Terror London. It wasn't burnt in an incinerator like that. It was Terror London. Because they're racist.
Once Jewel.
It wants Jules. Hold on. Fuck me, I just got that wrong. Hold on. You just mentioned Jules.
Life of a woman. When she discards her old ways.
Oh, shut up, Meghan.
Like tossed.
Come on, let's just move on.
I don't know how you do it.
It's just...
Kids aren't supposed to help their mom. Their mom is supposed to help them.
Oh, is that the law? I didn't realize that I was breaking, like...
This is still the shit cast.
Yeah, and great job you're doing, by the way, Mom. You know, Frankie basically does whatever the she wants, and I'm probably going to be fired now, so...
Oh,
He
yeah.
all sitting there like he actually likes Meghan. You know, right?
Now, maybe
torturing my
part of
dog.
the reason the show feels so real is that it's very much based off of Pam's life off screen. She was divorced in 2010 after 14 years of marriage.
How many times has
She
he
and her ex
divorced
had 3
Meghan?
girls together, who are all grown now. And her mom, well, her real life mom is also an English expat who lives next door. Pamela's dad is a TV writer and producer and a comic book author. And look, her art imitates and excavates her
Archie.
life, finding new layers to the role of mom without...
Did you say he's white? He's not white. He's fucking black. Did you call my son white?
Because throughout our conversation,
This
I
is
just
Archie.
felt like we could share
Archie Wenger.
in different phases of motherhood, united in this
Archie Wenger.
reality that we're still just figuring it out as we go. So we jumped right in,
This is Archie.
talking about childhood.
We went to meet
And her
Desmond
own mother.
Tutu.
My mother
Tutu.
supported us with all her various jobs because my dad was a writer and he was trying to, get paid. And my parents went bankrupt when I was in my 20s and they lost everything. And then my father dropped dead of a heart attack after the bankruptcy. My father was always struggling my whole life. And my
Listen to
brother and I
this.
both have this work ethic
That
that came from our parents. So it's about survival. If
That's it.
it's scorched earth, you're rebuilding.
Whatever, I don't know what the fuck I was on about. Something to do with her dad. Her dad had to go out to work like mom's fucking dad. So if you had a mom and dad living together, their marriage was unhappy. But when they went out in the real world, they pretended like they was all happy, innit? Everyone's been through that shit. Like, bitch, get a grip, yeah? Like, on the real. You'd have to be a psychologist to say this shit. I'm just being real. Your mom and dad inside the yard, they had arguments like every other fucking mom and dad or any other fucking step parent. Standard. When they went outside, you had to plant that seed, everyone's happy. Ooh, keep up with the Joneses. Bullshit. You ain't been through that? No, what I find funny is that doesn't matter whether you've been through it or not. Meghan didn't mention Thomas Markle here. Where's Tommy gone? Where's our Tommy gone? Where's the bullet? Where's Daddy? But you know what it talks about, people? This silly little bitch sits there, no lie, and it talks about what? English law. And then it sits there. I Dylan, you alright? I don't even know who the hell it's talking to, babes. Some woman. Dilly, I really don't know who the fuck is shutting about.
Every day, we wish she were still with us. When Prince Harry reunited with Prince William in the United Kingdom in July 2021, he
What's
seemed
this?
pretty happy, which was
Oh my god, Meghan's got a new one out. You having a laugh?
entertainment tonight.
Meghan works for this channel, and I don't want to tell you like what the channel's called. And this one, this sounds stupid. Meghan runs it in the giving sites. Now, you lot might like Katie Nicholl. There's a two-faced all. She ain't no Angela Levin or Tom Bowyer. By the way, Prince Harry, you really want to sue Tom? I dare ya. I dare you, Prince Harry, to sue Tom. Let's see how far your wife is going to take it. I dare you much. But yeah, Katie Nicholl, don't trust her. That's a two-faced little whore. Did I just say? Yeah, I did, and I couldn't give a shit. Oh, yeah, Dilly, the first bit, I was talking to Sophie. Sophie G, nah, you ain't said her name right. Her name's Soph G. Soph G. Trudeau. That's who we was chatting to, just. And then I went on to someone called from a university that was talking about her daddy issues and being an English citizen. But Meghan decided to ignore the daddy issues and the trauma that this woman was going through to say, oh, I know exactly how you feel. And I was like, no way, she's going to talk about Thomas. But no, she went, I had to go and take an English test, and I failed. No, she. No, shit, Sherlock, you failed. I wonder why. If you wasn't too busy under the Botswana fucking moon, yeah, or sun, or mirror, whatever newspaper you're seeing, people. If you wasn't too busy doing that shit, maybe you would have learned something about the English. But then I failed because I asked Abby for help. This ain't a lie. This is on her latest podcast. I asked Abby for help. And the thick motherfucker didn't know none of the questions. So I failed. That's what Meghan said. She didn't mention nothing to do with the dad that her guest was talking about. The guest was saying my mum stayed at home and it was hard being a mum and working. And my dad went out to work. And even though people will sit there, literally, what I got across was, she was basically saying, people can look down at men a lot of the times and say, oh, they wasn't there as a father, but they had to go out to work. And the money that men was getting was a lot more than women. Do you know what I mean? So the women, they had to do what they could, which was working for extra money and look after the children. And that's the reality of a lot of people in life, basically, is what I'm saying. So Meghan could have used that plop shit cast to, you know, literally say, well, fair enough. I understand. I've been having problems with my dad, yeah. And yeah, we all do. No one on God's earth ain't got family drama. Nobody. No one can sit in and tell me you get on with everyone in your family. That's normal. Some people talk about it, some people don't. But I think that Meghan has used white people to elevate herself. And when things don't go her way, she uses black people. And as a black woman, she uses the woman card and black people. And I don't like the way she throws men under the bus. Because despite what's happened to me with men in the past and have fucked me over, I've also had men in my past that have elevated me. And I'm sure a lot of you have had men in the past, or women, any men, like, sorry, John, anyone, you've had males or females, it doesn't matter. A human being is a human being. If they're going to fuck you over, they're going to fuck you over. But to me, I don't think that Meghan's dad fucked her over. I just think she's a sport brat. A bit like Prince Harry. I think Prince Harry's very much a sport brat. And I think a lot of us in this society, I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I'm going to go in a minute, but a lot of people in society, I'm not going to play Meghan again because she just fucking does my nutting. I can't do with that cheese grater voice. Right. But anyway, a lot of people in society, what I find, yeah, is that what they do is, because their parents or forefathers, I shouldn't say fathers, I don't want to be sexist. They're four parents, four fathers, four mothers, whatever. People from their past, yeah, that have sacrificed a lot and having nothing. We don't want our children or the next generation, our grandchildren, our children, whatever, our brothers, our sisters, to go through that genetic pain. So, yeah, Harry, I understand where you're coming from, but you never went through genetic pain much. Do you know where I'm coming from? You really didn't. And our forefathers sacrificed a lot. And us lot, we don't want our kids going through it, so we think, yeah, we'll give them the easy life. But sometimes, as a human being, I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of a parent, and I'm not that kind of a human. I think sometimes you really have to test people, put them through the fucking rigmarole. Because you know what? When there is real shit that's happening, you lot are acting like pussy holes, and you can't do shit about it. And the next generation, I've got a broke leg, I'd rather go out and be on the front than have any of them try and save my fucking life. And that's for real. They're like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. It's absolutely disgusting. I do find it funny the way that they cry drama every minute. We all cry drama. And then you lot have to question your behaviour. You can't sit there calling out Meghan and Harry when you're doing the same shit. I question my behaviour on a fucking daily. And so does everyone else. Everyone loves to question Shamz don't care because I'm the fucking bitch. I don't mind. On the real, I genuinely don't mind. But what I do mind is that people ain't really questioning. They're just calling Meghan Markle just for the fun of it or just for money. Well, if you're going to talk real, talk fucking real. She is spoiled, and so is Prince Harry. If, like, seriously, when people are sitting there saying, I give props to Prince Harry because he was in the army, who the fuck goes in the army and has security? Like, on a level. Not even an army general, a colonel, nothing. They don't go in the army and have security. This motherfucker. He has security. You didn't go in the army. You failed your fucking A-levels. Not even A-levels. Why do people keep calling it A-levels? He failed his basic GCSEs. One of his art teacher, when he had to do A-levels just to try and get in uni, she faked the test and she had to go to court and the royal family covered it up. I could go on and on. This boy, all of them, all their shit's been covered up for years. They can get away with fucking murder, these people. And at the end of the day, yeah, I'm fed up of privileged people telling me how to live my fucking life. If I want to sit, drink and smoke all fucking day long, I will do. So I'll tell you why, because I fucking paid for it. They didn't. Ain't nobody sitting there waking up to cut a fucking ribbon in a fucking £5 million dress telling me how to fucking live my life. Remember I told you that? Standard. So, Meghan, you want to know why people don't like you? That's reason number one. Don't let me make a million more fucking videos using your name, making money out of it. Easy. Every other YouTuber's doing this, so I might as well. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck Prince Harry. I couldn't give a fuck about neither of them. Entitled motherfuckers. About. You think I'll give a fuck about their mental health or his? Do they give a fuck about my mental health every fucking day after I open the newspaper looking at their bullshit? Serious, that is mental health issues on a level. Every day I've got to wake up listening to her telling me how shit my life is while she's using British taxpayers' money and telling black women how disgusting we are, or women in general, and putting men down. Men that she's used to get to where she fucking is because there's a shit actress. I like men. I like women. I just don't like some humans. I don't give a fuck who they are, what race they are, or what fucking country they live in. And that's on a fucking level. So fuck Meghan Markle, fuck Hollywood, fuck a lot of them. I couldn't give a fucking shit. Do you understand me? Shamz don't care. On a level. Like, subscribe. Right, Della! You didn't fucking phone back. I bet it's on the phone to her best mate Stacey. I've been waiting for her all fucking day to phone back, but she didn't phone. On in a minute, watch, I won't answer. And my best mate. I love her, but I like playing games. Fucking I like being the main bitch. Everyone has to be the main bitch in a relationship. And I'm the minx. Right, on that, 30 minutes, I'm off ski. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed my show. I'll be back later. Don't know later when. Later to me could be any time because I'm a lot man's time, innit? It could be today, tomorrow, or next fucking year. But if you want real raw Shams, come on my other channel. It's Shamz Don'tCare, the goddess. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and donate. Like, why the fuck don't nobody donate to me? I'm on that rancid. On a real. Love you all. Bye.